Welcome to Easy Elimu Learning Simplified. My name is Eric. I'll be taking you through this topic, geometrical constructions, and for this lesson, we want to look at construction of irregular polygons, specifically triangles when you're given angles and also given sides. So we have a few questions to help us with illustrations on how that can be done, how to do constructions of irregular polygons when you're given angles and you're given sides. And for this lesson, we are going to cover triangles. So how do you go about it? So as we had said in the previous case whereby we talked about there is no definite approach when it comes to construction of irregular polygons, but instead there must be sufficient information that is provided to help with guiding us on how to construct the given triangle. There must be sufficient information given, either like in the previous case, all the sides given, or like in this particular case whereby we are given some angles and you are also given maybe certain sides, the lengths of certain sides. So I want to see how that is done. So the procedure is as follows. One, you have to start with a given side. Like in this case, maybe you are given side B, C. See? So you start with B, mark B, draw a line first, then mark B, then measure 4 centimeters, draw an arc. Then you are given this angle here, so you construct an angle there. I mean, measure the angle, draw the line. Measure this angle here, draw the line. Where the two lines meet, that is where A is. See? So you draw the arms of the two angles to meet at A, So you basically need to follow the procedure that is given. I mean, use the information that is given to help you construct, procedurally step by step. So if you're given the side BC, start with the line and then mark B and then measure 4 centimeters, meaning that C is 4 centimeters from B. So you make an arc there. Then now you need to construct 70 here, draw that line, measure or construct. Sometimes you're told without using a ruler and a pair of compasses, without using a protractor, using a ruler and a pair of compasses only. Of course, we have done a lesson on that. We have a video on that, so you can check on our videos on that. The angle could be 60 degrees, so you're told without using a protractor or using a ruler and a pair of compasses only. So if the angle is 30, you can check on our videos, check our videos on that, how to construct 30 degrees, 60 degrees, 45, and so on and so forth. We have done a video on that. So whether you are measuring or constructing, the idea is that you need to measure the angles 50 degrees there. If it was 60, maybe you needed to construct without using a protractor. So once you do that, you simply draw the line and draw the line. You will mark. Then you draw the line through that. So it is that simple. Where they meet, that is where A is, and you shall have constructed the given triangle. So you could be given all the sides, or maybe two sides and a given angle, or two angles and a given side. Like in this case, you could be given angle ACB, angle ABC, and then side BC. It could also be two sides and a given angle. So as we have mentioned previously, that you must be given sufficient information to help with the construction. So like in this case, you see we are given two sides. So you start with the length, the line, you draw this line, then you mark B, then you measure 5 centimeters, you mark C, then you construct 60 degrees, and then you measure 4 centimeters, you make an arc. That is where A is. So it's just a matter of now joining C to A. You join C to A, and you shall have constructed the triangle. So it's all about following instructions to the letter, the instruction that is given, Whether you're given two sides, whether you're given sides and an angle, or angles and a side, you just follow the instruction to the letter, and it will be very easy to construct the given triangles. So let's see how to do it. So construct a triangle MNO in which NMO is 60 degrees, and MNO is 50 degrees, and NO is 4. So maybe let me start by sketching. So that is MNO. So NO is 4. So maybe I'll desire that the length that is given is the one that is down here. So let me rename. So NO. So it is MNO, so 4 centimeters. So that I draw a horizontal line. See. So this length is 4 centimeters. And then the angle NMO. NMO. This one here. 60 degrees. And then MNO. 50 degrees. Okay. So this 60 degrees, let me change it to be MON instead. MO. This one should be MON. So this is equals to 50 degrees. MON. So that the angle is down here. 60 degrees is down there. So let me start with the line NO. Then you mark N. Then I measure 4 centimeters and mark O. So using center as N. So N is the center. So I've marked O. So this is 4 centimeters. And now we'll have to measure using a protractor. So I measure the angle 50 degrees at N. So the 0 mark is here. So 50 degrees is here. So you draw a line through that point that I've marked, the 50-degree mark, and then 60 degrees at O. So now using O as the center, the 0 mark should be somewhere here. So 60 degrees is here. So you draw a line through that mark. Now where the two lines meet, that is where our M is. So M is here. So this is 60 degrees. This is 50 degrees. And the other one is 70 degrees. Now, if you left this to be MNO the way it was, then this is how the sketch would look like. So this will be 4 centimeters. This will still be NO. Then this will be 50 degrees. And this is M. And then this is given as 60 degrees. So then it will mean that you'll have to find this because now you need this. So this will be 70 degrees. So instead of measuring 60 here, you'll measure 70 degrees. You'll still be able to construct it. So again, we have one, construct a triangle ABC. So you sketch. Again, the best is to do a rough sketch first before you start the construction. So we have A, B, C. So AB, fortunately, down here is given to be 4 centimeters, so that is easy. BC is given to be 5 centimeters. And then there's this angle given, ABC 60 degrees. So this angle here is 60 degrees. That is easier, that is better. So you start with the line. So you draw the horizontal line, you mark A. And then you measure 4 centimeters to help you mark B. So this is where B is. So this is 4 centimeters, and then you need to measure the angle 60 degrees from that point B. So 60 degrees. So the zero mark should be here because we are measuring now that angle in the clockwise direction. So 60 degrees should be somewhere there. So after marking the 60-degree mark, you draw a line through that mark from B. You do that, and then now you measure 5 centimeters from B to where C is. So you measure 5 centimeters. So B as the center, radius is 5 centimeters. You draw an arc to cut the line at point C. That way, that is where C is. So it's just a matter of joining A to C, and you have your triangle drawn. So the triangle is already drawn. So that is all for now. That is what you need to do when you want to construct an irregular triangle when you're given angles and also sides. Otherwise, that is all for now. Until next time, goodbye.